There was talk that DDP was injured, so he won't be fighting Khamzat Chimaev in the near future, which prompted Khamzat Chimaev to say, "This guy's the biggest BS." DDP had a response to that, but he does not deny being injured. He seems to be just defending himself. He says, "Let's look at the last 2.5+ years and then tell me who's BS." The evidence he presents is he's fought during that period Strickland, Adesanya, Strickland, Whitaker, Brunson, and Till, while Khamzat fought Whitaker, Usman, and Holland, and had canceled fights with Whitaker, Costa, and Diaz. So Whitaker had 6 fights during that period, and Khamzat had 3 fights in like 3 years, which was a stark contrast from him fighting 3 times in 66 days to start off his UFC career. But some fans still get at DDP saying, "Nice try to come back. You spoke too soon," when making fun of his pullouts earlier. "Has karma had its way with you?" And DDP says, "The question is, was the fight signed?" So again, he's not denying that he's injured. He's trying to defend himself, saying, "I didn't pull out of this fight because there was no fight ever signed." Caio Borralho is confident that he'll be fighting Khamzat Chimaev next. Khamzat's confident that he wins, and he thinks that Borralho knows that as well because they've trained with each other before. He tells Borralho, "If we fight 100 times, you know you'll never win. If somebody knows, you know that, bro." Borralho responds, "If you say so, sign the contract and we will see." Khamzat also posted this picture of him tapping out Borralho in training. But for Borralho, he feels all this training he's done with Khamzat is beneficial to him because he trained with him a lot in Sweden, and he says he understands the system. He knows how to negate his system. He says he studies a lot, so if he is able to negate him in round 1, he feels things will improve in round 2, 3, 4, and 5, and he'll be able to win a decision.
They've been working hard for this. The status that he can always surprise you with things, he absorb information.
And make you champion.
That's why he is like where he is right now because of that short amount of time.
Everyone call me bully and make you champions.
I think that Nate is a very tough opponent. He's war tested. All respect to both guys. They've been working hard for this. The status that he has because you.
If DDP is injured, he may not even fight this year. So he may be a good bet to remain a middleweight champ at the end of the year at 2-1 odds. Bilal Muhammad to remain champ at the end of the year at 2.25-1 odds is pretty good. I think that stylistically is a really good matchup to beat Jack Della Maddalena, and who knows if he even defends his belt a second time after that this year. Volkanovski's probably going to remain champ. Up next for him is probably Evloev or Rodriguez. I think he beats both those guys. He's already beat Yair in the past, and Evloev may have a better chance than Yair, but it'll be tough to beat Volk. It's interesting, Manal Kopp is a much bigger favorite to be champion at the end of the year than Kai Kara-France, because Kai Kara-France is expected to take on Pantoja next, and Manal Kopp's not even fighting for the belt. He's fighting Brandon Royval. Valentina Shevchenko to be champ at the end of the year may be a good bet at 2.5-1 odds. Fiorot is the most likely on the odds to be champ at the end of the year. She's fighting Shevchenko soon. Fiorot is good and a big flyweight, but Shevchenko has so much experience and talent and well-roundedness that I'd have to go with her. And Weili is a massive favorite to be champ at the end of the year. Nobody's beating her right now, and Jandiroba, if she gets the next title shot, is probably going to get knocked out. Carlos Prates arrives in Kansas City for Fight Week, main eventing against Ian Garry on Saturday. Ian Garry had some trash talk for Prates, calling him a quitter and things like that. So Prates says that Gary's been in the UFC for 4 years, if I'm not mistaken, never headlined a card. He only won 1 bonus. Poor guy. And now he has the opportunity to be the main event, an opportunity to make more money. First, because he took this fight on short notice, only because they offered him a lot of money. And second, he's the main event. After this fight, even though he'll get a beaten, he'll thank me for the opportunity I gave him to make good money. On the subject of performance bonuses, Carlos Prates has won a bonus in every single one of his UFC fights. 4 fights in the UFC, 4 performance bonuses, netting $50K each time for a total of $200,000 in bonus money. 3 of the 4 victories were knockout via left hand, and the other one was that devastating KO to the body of Charles Radke. Jailton Almeida says, "I've been told that Alexander Volkov can't fight now, but he accepted to fight in the fall." Almeida is coming off a victory over Sergey Spivak, TKO in round 1. Alexander Volkov is coming off a split decision loss to Cyril Gane. Most people thought that Volkov should have won that fight, but he did not, so that snapped his 4-fight winning streak. And he's ranked number 3 in the division, whereas he would have been ranked number 2 otherwise. But at the moment, it doesn't really matter. The division is kind of halted at the top, waiting for Jones versus Aspinall to happen. The only fight scheduled from a top 5 fighter in the heavyweight division is Curtis Blades taking on Rizwan Kuniev, June 21st in Baku, Azerbaijan. Vinicius Oliveira would like to take on Cody Garbrandt next. Oliveira would be a pretty decent favorite in that one.
Just want to say thank you to everyone. It means a lot. What can I do? How can I be here? What I've achieved in my life and my boxing career. That was something special tonight. Walking out to that. I'll take that to my grave. So I can't be here. My pride's a bit dented, but what can I say? Thank you to everyone what bought a ticket and supported me through these years. It means a lot. Whether I pack in boxing or carry on, honestly, love you.
Dillon Danis wants to fight Colby Covington because Colby Covington was saying some things about him. That's actually a fight that Colby would win.
This man riding in another dude's meat for a form of transportation.
And like, is he that good? Like,
No, he sucks, bro.
Yeah.
He's terrible, dude.
The Logan fight.
No, I know
Yeah.
boxing, but like he just keeps running. I mean, you see it.
Yeah.
He keeps running as I'm the best jiu-jitsu that there
Nah,
is,
he
blah,
sucks
blah,
in
blah.
jiu-jitsu, yeah. He's never won like a prestigious jiu-jitsu
Yeah.
tournament. He has no credentials. His credentials is, oh, I'm a world champ. Yeah, dude, in what? And where?
Yeah.
You know? Just a fucking hype job.
I have a question for my wife, Clarence. If I came home and I say, I'm a liberal vegan, go make me a coffee, what would you say?
No.
If I come home jacked, juicy, bald-headed like a bald eagle, and I say, Clarence, go make me a coffee, what would you say?
Yes.
Hey, haben wir umgestellt. Ja. Ich hab eine Gewichtsweste an. Okay. Ich hab's von oben gesehen und wenn du drauf guckst und siehst nur den Rücken und hast den anderen gar nicht mehr gesehen, ne? Dann denkst du, wie krass ist das? Also das ist so,